basically doubling down. He's refused to meet with the GM. He's real butthurt. I mean, how does this situation get solved? I guess in the real life context,
it doesn't. He don't trust you now. Why would I? It's the same thing with Antonio Cromartie talking about Ryan Grigson and that former administration. We'll talk about that later in the show. But once the GM lies to your face, like man to man, it's like it's nothing else to talk about. It's business from here on out. If I feel like me getting traded, I don't care if we have a chance at the Super Bowl. If me getting traded to a better situation helps, I'm looking and exercising all my options. And in this case, imagine if he got traded to, let's just say, the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
Oh, looky.
It's everybody's favorite Eminem. You got 20 push-ups.
I thought you were Gumby. I thought you were Gumby for a second. I was like, wait, never.
Eminem that you find at the bottom of your bag.
Shout out to Sir.
Sitting there.
But yeah, I just would rather. I'd rather, because I think they were trying to trade him to the Cowboys at one point. I'd be like, cool, trade me. Hey, I'm like, hey, trade me and see what your defense looks like after I'm gone. I would force their hand. I was like, okay, you looking up offers? Well, then at least run the offers by me. But I think he handled it wrong. He handled it off emotion first. And that's just what, at that point, it's a business. It's not LSU. It's not Tiger University. It's like, nah, bro. I'm going to get this bread. Your corners are trash. It's pretty much this. The defense is built around him. If we're being honest, you trade Leonard Williams, so clearly you're tanking. So it's like Jamal Adams should have just been like, you know what? Trade me to the Ravens. I dare you.
Anyways.
But yeah, whatever.
That brings me to the next situation I want to talk about. Trent Williams. You were talking about the lack of respect. You're saying there's nothing else that can mend that relationship. We got a similar thing happen with the Deadskins.
Speaking of Deadskins, he had fucking cancer, bro.
Yeah, man, exactly. So basically the situation was Trent Williams had a girth
on his head.
And nobody caught it, but it turned out to be cancer. And if he had waited any longer,
like 2 or 3 weeks, it would have gone to his brain. And it took 5 or 6 years of like testing. And they kept saying, oh, it's okay, it's fine, it's okay. But he came out and he said in an interview today, like, they didn't catch it. And there's just no trust there. Like,
well, now
none of my teammates visited me in the hospital.
Now he failed a physical because after reporting to training camp finally.
He passed all his tests, but when he put the helmet on, his head hurt. So he said, well, you can't wear a helmet without pain. You can't put on a helmet and have pain and pass your physical. They counted, Bill Callahan counted that as part of the test. So until he gets a helmet that fits and doesn't hurt his head, he failed his physical. And he pretty much reported after the trade deadline was up.
Well, he has a couple more weeks. The reason why he wanted to report, and I think he said this when he was leading up to reporting, his plan was always to report because he wanted to get his money. He wanted to get his secured season and then be eligible for free agency after this year.
Yeah.
However, he still wanted to be traded. He still wants to be traded. So regardless of what happens in this situation, he's still going to want to, even if he ends up playing these next 8 games or 7 games or 6 games or whenever he gets cleared, his goal is still to not be with Washington anymore after this year.
Yeah.
And I mean, you really can't blame him. I mean, at the end of the day, we talk about player empowerment, right? That's got to apply to linemen too, right? That's got to apply to a top 5 left tackle.
One of the best left tackles of this decade.
For sure.
By far.
Which is a high accomplishment coming from you.
Coming out of Oklahoma. Like, he's the standard for left tackles. I'm not even joking. Like, they call him Trent Silverback Williams. And he dude ran like a 4.8. Like, he quietly has put together dominant seasons. I don't even think he allowed a sack last year. Like, when he did play, he didn't allow a sack. One of the highest grade offensive linemen every year. And a dude had cancer essentially, for about 5 years. Had a tumor in his head that he had to get surgery on. Could have died in the surgery. And you don't, like, because anytime you go under the knife for anything, you can die. All it takes is your blood pressure to get out of whack, and they can't register it, and you're done. So it's just really disgusting. And Darius Weiss has had injuries and infections. Their training staff has a long history of incompetence. So yeah.
On what what's funny? A tangent on this, but what was it? 2 weeks ago, I think Charles Bentley was on a podcast. Might have been with Bleacher Report.
Oh God!
And he was like, honestly, getting that staph infection was probably the best thing that ever happened to me. Because it cost him his career, and now he's like an entrepreneur, philanthropist, like doing a bunch of stuff. So he was like, honestly, like I probably would have just kept playing, kept getting hurt, like. So that cost me my career.
MRSA
ended up working out, but yeah. Anyways, a lesser deal I wanted to talk about. Drake from the Dolphins. He was on Kenyon Drake.
Yep.
Was the only one who got moved at the deadline, despite. Various people talking about Howard, Jones, Parker as potential trade chips.
Devontae Parker, wide receiver.
But he goes to Arizona where they've already got running backs. They're really not going anywhere. So does the move even really matter? Like, if a tree falls in Phoenix, does anybody care?
Yeah, because they had injuries. David Johnson was hurt. Chase Edmonds has a hamstring injury. He's going to be out for a while.
So it's pretty much a temporary fill-in.
It's a Band-Aid. He's a good player. He's
not a workhorse, though.
In the right situation, he's a great player.
Yeah, and I think he'll do well with Kyler Murray because
he'd be fantastic in New England, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, because they would only use him for 12 plays, and he'd probably get a first down each time.
And a touchdown. He'd have a high touchdown usage rate. But, like, he's perfect in Arizona because he's exactly what they need. He can catch the ball. He can run a little bit. Just give Kyler Murray some help because, boy, are they trash.
All right, man. So, what's up, sir? How you doing?
I'm chilling. Chilling like a villain.
What's going on this week with you?
Nothing much. Received some good news and just living off that little high and celebrating Halloween, so yeah, I'm chilling.
And you were a little craft at your Halloween party?
Yes, I was.
Oh, okay.
For my Halloween party and for Boo Over. I don't know if
you went to the Boo Over?
I always go to Boo Over.
You didn't invite me?
Every year I go to Boo
I'm
Over.
going to talk shit to you. You didn't invite me? You didn't send me a DM?
No.
You didn't hit me with a text?
Because you should
You didn't send me a fucking pigeon?
No.
After all that shit you were talking about the Rams game.
Yeah.
And I can't even get a fucking carrier pigeon? I can't get a message in the bottle?
No. Because if you know about Boo Over, then why I need to tell you about that? How am I supposed to know about a get together at the football?
I had no idea about Boo Over. Nobody told me shit. I was totally left in the dark.
Oh, you don't know about Do Over and Boo Over? Like,
I've never been to the Do Over. I just keep hearing about the Do Over.
The Do Over is amazing.
Wow, I go all the time. It's dope as fuck. It's lit as fuck.
No one told me.
Well,
the New Over. There's the New Over. There's the the Thanksgiving one?
Yeah, they have a Thanksgiving. Okay, so do you guys want to go to the Thanksgiving one then?
I'm down.
I got time.
Okay,
I'm down.
See, that settles that.
I was happy with that.
How was your week so far?
Hanging in there, maintaining God.
Maintaining what?
God.
Oh, you all spiritual now?
Nah.
Oh, you didn't?
I'm just saying God like it's 2016.
Sir, this is the summation of part of my week.
Oh, here at the Greater Ebenezer New Revival Tree of Life Institutional.
This is better than Kanye's album.
Shots fired.
Name 12. I can name 12 black churches with all those names in the title.
Who is this? A wannabe John
when
Legend?
I think about the goodness and the fullness of weed, makes me thankful. I'm grateful to wake up and bake for Mary Jane brought me through this war. Trying to be cute when I smoke because it gets me high.
Was that Sade on this shirt?
Yeah.
You think I'm joking, make a nigga
Who is this guy?
Ain't no shame in my blaze weeds.
Why this song to your week? Why this song?
Oh, because I saw this when people were like saying this is much better than Kanye's album.
I
And
think
like
anything was a lot better than Kanye's album.
So yeah, and like he kept saying, "Oh, it was actually." He's like, "I'm never going to listen to it again." I was like, "Bro, you said that about his last album." He's like, "Yeah, but last one was actually horrible." I was like, "Yeah, but you listened to it, and then you're never going to listen to it again." So
I really never didn't listen to the next one ever again.
I believe you, but you're going to do the same thing to this one. But I think there's a song on there you like.
So you
But
listened to
even-
this
you said it was
already?
a little bit better.
Even how trash that album was, that album did a lot for culture in terms of mental health and mental awareness. Bro, after that, all that DeRozan shit, all that Kevin Love shit, all that athlete stuff,
They didn't quote Kanye
everyone's
at
been
all.
talking about it, but you don't think that was an influence?
No, everybody was talking about mental health anyway.
You don't think that was an influence?
I don't think Kanye and his trash album.
You don't think Kanye and his
Are you a Kanye stan?
and his tens of millions of followers? You
Yeah,
think?
it impacted
You think-
them.
you
Are
think
you
that
one of
it
those
influenced-
followers?
No, I'm not.
No,
but I understand.
You
Jesus
appreciate
walks.
his music?
Jesus walks.
I appreciate his old music.
Okay, we all do.
I appreciate
We all
what he's.
do.
I appreciate what he's done.
We
for
all
music.
appreciate Kim,
I appreciate what
his
he's
first
done
4
for music.
albums.
Kim,
Up until
Kim Kardashian, Kanye.
I appreciate
Kenyon.
every Kanye album up to My Beautiful Dark Twisted Mind, which was his best album. Outside of his
808 and
first 3.
Heartbreak was by far his favorite.
No, it wasn't.
Best album.
That was kind of a album. There was like
808
there was 4
Heartbreak
bangers on
got
there.
me through my fucking
Heartbreak?
middle school. Was it 808 and Heartbreak?
808s and Heartbreak was like high school.
Well, high school for you guys.
How old are you?
I'll be 26 this year.
I'm 27
26 in November.
I'm 27 already.
So it might have been like high school.
I was
for
like
you
a
too,
sophomore.
but maybe like middle school.
I want to
Freshman,
say like
sophomore.
maybe like 8. I remember
Might have
it
been
being
like
like
eighth,
8th
ninth
grade.
because I was in
eighth,
high
ninth
school when that
grade.
album came
Yeah.
out. So yeah,
Because 9th grade was like T-Pain for me. So Kanye was 8th grade. 9th grade was like T-Pain for sure. I had every year had an artist for me that had an impact.
T-Pain is so freakishly talented,
And
like,
it's so
doesn't
sad
try.
that me and my roommates were
lazy.
just talking about his. I don't think it's lazy.
He said he's like I've fucked off so much. I could have like done so many deals. I just didn't want to do it.
but that's
he's
been. But
He
I
sang
think,
a song about a video game, and I've listened to it like every day for a week.
I think he didn't have the right direction on how to manage his money. He also talked about that too.
Yeah,
and he had to
Lil
counsel.
Yachty's broke.
Yeah, all most of them rappers they just have
Joe Budden was right.
them.
But yeah, Payne said he had low ticket sales for his concert.
Yeah.
But yeah, my week is pretty chill. Been in the gym, getting a consistent regimen going. Hit like 275 on bench like 5 times. But like my shoulders
Scraped
messed up.
all that away with the rallies we ate on the way over
No.
here.
I can hit 275 right now. We can go to the
All
gym right
gone?
after this. I can,
Expensive
No,
ass
I'm saying
rallies.
all the calories you burnt are all no now.
Oh, that was burnt. That was 2 days ago. But like,
Exactly. You
I
made it
also
all
have-
up on rallies today.
that's fine. I'm allowed
I did
one.
too.
I'm allowed one cheat
I
day.
did
Tomorrow, I have my.
I did too.
I'm pretty sure my trainer's hearing this. I'm probably have to work really fucking hard tomorrow. But yeah, I'm probably do like 3 hours in the gym tomorrow anyway. Just 2 hours of cardio. Just
You
off
don't
rip.
need to be in the gym for 3 hours.
Well, an hour of that is just me like recovering and relaxing. So like I'll be in the pool.
So bullshit.
I'll be in the sauna.
So
What? I'm not supposed to be in a pool and
Bruh,
sauna?
do something for the podcast in that hour. You don't need to be sitting in the sauna or a pool for an hour.
I'll be doing something.
Holy
for the podcast.
shit!
I'll be writing down my
Sweating
Holy
ideas.
shit, bro! You don't need to be sitting in the fucking gym for an hour.
Are you really like? First off, it's like 30 minutes. Most of the time, I'm like working and doing stuff. How dare you? Like you're really like workout shaming me and telling me I should
I'm
be
just
doing something else
saying.
while I'm working.
I'm
out.
just saying. What did they
After
say?
all those years, you said
Balance,
KB,
moderation.
you're back in the gym.
Balance. All right, fine. Take your fucking 3 hours of inefficiency. But
No. It's not 3 hours. It's 3 hours of self care.
Self care is important.
Whatever,
Treat
man.
yourself.
Fuck it.
Thank you. And I'm like getting in a better shape. But yeah, knee feels better, shoulder feels better, getting more flexible, working out, doing more. So yeah,
I'm glad everyone had a good week.
except Pete. I mean,
Oh, Pete.
Pete might be the most dressed
Oh yeah,
down
he
person
said
today.
maintain God, so he in his spiritual mode, which means he was just something. Anytime somebody says something like that, you always they have have to be going through some things.
This man been judging me. He got mad when you said you didn't invite him to a boo.
Yeah, no, he going through some things. He with God. He trying to maintain with God right now. I forgot.
God, don't put nothing else on my plate. I can't handle it, Lord.
I swear to God.
I can't do it.